Hello students, welcome to the new topic in information theory and coding. The topic is line coding. So that is the materials in this lecture is taken from related sites and books. This can be used for academic purpose only. So the prerequisite, as earlier we discussed, digital communication, data communication. So line encoding. Data encoding is a method to convert the data into signal. The signal may be of digital or in analog form. An analog signal is transmitted over a long distance, but if we use digital transmission, then we require a repeater between every 40 to 50 minutes. Now, digital data, we have converted the input information in digital data. Now, digital data has been converted into represented in the signal form. So, what are the forms? What form of signal they can be converted into is actually all about line coding. So as we know, transmission, a computer network is designed to send information from one point in the network to another. That is the transmission. It can be wired, it can be wireless, it can be any format. So while designing a network, we have two choices: convert data into digital signal and convert data into analog signal. So it depends on type of application we are going to use it, whether we are going to use data into digital signal or whether we are going to data into analog signal. What is the format? It depends on the type of application and the resources that are available. So digital transmission includes line coding, binary data to digital signals, and it actually improves the efficiency of line coding. Sampling, a technique for changing analog data to binary data. So line coding, binary data to digital signals. So we have converted the binary data and now we are going to convert it into digital signals. So data encoding can be categorized in the format given, that is digital to digital, that is digital input, and whatever we are providing at the output is digital. Digital to analog, analog to analog, and analog to digital. So the encoding can be the input is digital and the encoded data is also digital, and the input is digital and the encoded data is analog. Input is analog and encoded is also analog, and input is analog and the encoded is digital. So we can have these four formats. So digital to digital encoding, in digital to digital encoding that we are interested here more about, it can be categorized in three types, that is unipolar, polar, and bipolar. So you can see clearly from this particular block diagram that we are having digital data and line coding. We are converting this digital data, this particular bits, into a particular signal format. So what will be the signal format will depend upon the type of encoding, whether it is unipolar, whether it is polar or bipolar. So characteristic of line coding are signal level versus data level, pulse rate versus bit rate, DC component, and self-signal. So the signal level, what will be the signal level to a particular data, that is 0 or 1? What will be the level of the particular data? Pulse rate versus bit rate. So what will be the pulse rate and what will be the bit rate? DC component, that we'll see through the waveform. So signal level versus data level. Now we are having two signal diagrams over here. You can see first diagram has two signals. You can see 1 and 0. This represents 1 and this represents 0. This again, this high level represents 1 and this is 0. So the first diagram has two levels and two data levels. That is one for that, and the second diagram has three levels and two data levels. You can see for 1 we are showing like this. For 0 we are representing like this, and again for 1 we are representing like this, and 0 like this. So it is having three levels: first, second, and 3. Whereas in first case we are having only two levels. So what is DC component? First has a DC component. You can see 1, 0, as we discussed earlier, 1 is represented by this high, and 0 is represented by this low. Again, 1 is represented by this high level, 0 is represented by this 0. Now this is, at this particular point we can see this is a DC level. So first, as a DC component, positive voltage are not cancelled by negative voltages. So DC signal has 0 frequency. So a signal with DC component, and this is the second signal, which represents 1 at this level and 0 at the opposite level. 1 at this level and 0 at the opposite level. So this is not having, it is cancelled out over here. So here it is having DC component, and there it is. So lack of synchronization, you can see if we send the data in the same format, here is 1 0 1 1 0, you can see this particular diagram, and here you can see the level has been, if there is no synchronization, it can be considered to be data output something like the second wave shape. So self synchronization, to correctly interpret the signals, receiver's bits interval should exactly match with the central bit interval. That is called the synchronization. So the ability to recover timing from the signal itself, long series of ones and zero could cause a problem. So where is the problem? The problem is here, when there is a long series of ones and a long series of zeros, then there are chances of error. So self synchronization, which says that to correctly interpret the whatever bit we have sent, to correctly interpret that signal, receiver bit interval should be exactly matched with the senders. So signaling rate versus bit rate. Signaling rate is the number of signals per second. Signal is the minimum amount of time required to transmit a symbol. So here it talks about number of signals per second, and signal is the minimum amount of time required to transmit a symbol. And what is bit rate? Number of bits per second. If a signal carries out only one bit, the signaling rate and bit rate are same. If it represents one signal represents one bit only, it will both be equal. So bit rate will be equal to signaling rate into log base 2 into L, log base 2 L, where L is the number of data levels in the signal. Unipolar encoding, also called on-off keying. Form of digital signals with only one level of amplitude. This is having one level of amplitude, which represents 1, and 0 is represented by 0. 1 is represented by 1 level. So ones are encoded as positive values and zeros are encoded as 0 values. So it is simply ones are encoded as positive value, this positive value, whatever value that has been defined according to that particular logic level, and then 0 value. So limitations of unipolar encoding, it is having DC component and lack of synchronization. So average of unipolar encoded signal is non-zero, so there is DC component, which is a limitation for which we have to go for another type of another kind of encoding that we will see further. Thank you very much for watching this, and then we will proceed for the next type of encoding level. We will see line coding, that is unipolar, bipolar, and other. Thank you.